Students, last lecture we all had discussed about the MPEDA. We have seen that MPEDA is not just the local fishery board or simply fishery society, but it is made by the act of the government, and Parliament Act in 1972 is in being made. And see, when we talk about the government to support the fishery business, it has made some nodal agencies. So this MPETA is one of the nodal agency which is made for the holistic development of seafood industry in India. This MPEDA, it is going to concentrate over the exchange only, export only, so that government of India, they have notified. And see, when after establishment of the MPEDA, the fishery business has reached to the new height, and it is focusing only on the market promotion, capture fishery, culture fishery, processing of infrastructure, value addition, quality control, research and development in the field of the export, as well as the fishery development. Now, what are the function? I told you in the next lecture I will be telling you that how this MPEDA is going to work, what is its function, then how it is facilitating the poor, or you can say the illiterate fish farmer, to follow up such a critical process of the import and export. So first of all, this MPEDA, it is helping into the registration of the infrastructural facility for the seafood export trade, because I told you that for the export, the standard of the exported material must be extremely high. So to reach that export demand, they are required with some infrastructure. So all such registration of all this infrastructure, whatever infrastructure they all have got, it is been registered by the MPEDA. Then collection and dissemination of the trade information. Student, dissemination means the record of the data. So they are collecting and making the record of whatever trade information related to the fishery. Then promotion of India marine product overseas market. Now, I had already cleared about the term marine product. It does not mean only the fish, it includes the shrimp, prawn, lobster, crab, marine animal, whatever things or whatever profit or whatever thing we are getting from the ocean, that is considered as the marine product. Then implementation of whatever schemes we are getting. Now we all are going to learn the schemes and subsidy which we are getting from the government for the development of the fish culture. So this MPEDA makes sure that whatever schemes are being designed for the fishermen, as I told you that they are connected directly with the fisherman. So this way to implement all this fish, they are educating the poor fish farmer that these are the schemes that are vital to industry, and they are also helping them to extend the assistance of the infrastructure development for better preservation and modernization processing following the quality regime. Because see, seafood is one of the very perishable material, right? So until and unless the preservation material or the development of the preservation technique is not there, there is nothing. If you will see the more advanced country, when we will be next term, we all will be talking about the fish processing in detail. So that time I will show you in the advanced country, they are having all such machinery which they are set up on the seashore itself. So whatever catch hold they are getting there and there only they are processing. Even the canning is done over there. Even when we will see in our area, the areas which are having the good fish harvest, so there and there only, like in nearby Manish market area, you will find in Mumbai we have, then in Palghar you will find that on the seashore only they have the ice factory and all. Even in Warsaw you will observe. So all such infrastructure should be very nearby to the seashore or nearby the landing center, so that as soon as the fish is been landed, they can be processed for getting the high quality. Then promotion of the aquaculture for augmenting. Now see, aquaculture I will talk about. Promotion of the aquaculture for augmenting export production through hatchery development. Now, aquaculture is one of the most demanding things. Say, example, that if I am doing the normal natural catchery, so that particular time, whatever fishes are available into the ocean that I am going to catch, right, that will come into my gear. But here in the market, say, example, the most demanding fish, say, example, I'm giving, that is the kupa machli, that is the tuna. Okay, tuna is having a very good market demand because it do not have a high level of the fishery smell. So in burger and whatever fish products, especially fish byproducts are formed, it has been formed by the tuna only. So I want only the tuna culture, tuna to be there in my catch hold. So we can grow it. And when we are doing the fish culture, we are doing the aquaculture. So at that particular time, we are sure about the quantity of the fish. We are sure about the catch hold, right? And we are sure about the quality also. That yes, this fish have been fed with so and so nutritious diet, so they will be having and their water has been prevented from any type of the pollution. So definitely they are not having such type of the pollutant in them. There are many benefit of the aquaculture, but it's a big investment. Hatchery development, then new farm development, diversification of the species, and upgradation of the technology. Lots many other things are there. They require to improve the fish quality also. So they do the means they make use of the transgenic animals also. Not necessarily transgenic fish are being used, but still they are trying to improve the quality. And we can upgrade the technology, we can upgrade the genome of the required species. Then promotion of the deep sea fishing project through the test fishing, joint ventures, and upgradation of the installation of the equipments to increase the efficiency of fishing. Because deep sea fishing project it been launched to have the deep sea whatever special fishes are there. So for that we can require the special type of the installation, all these hatcheries, then about all such type of the gears and all, we all are going to learn in detail. We will be talking about all such nets, all such gears, and all such equipment which we require for having a better type of the fishery and to have the good quality of the catch hold. We required specialized all such material that we all are going to learn in detail. Then, apart from that, you have done the catching part, you have set up the infrastructure, but for selling, you require the marketing. So, this marketing, promotional activity, publicity, everything has been taken care by the MPEDA to carry out the inspection of the marine product, its raw material, fixing the standard and specification, then thereafter training, regulating, as well as to take all necessary steps to maintain the quality of seafood that are marketed overseas. So all this thing, MPEDA itself is taking interest. It's putting its feet, and they are taking care of all the raw material. And if they find that raw material is not up to the mark, so they are fixing the standard. They are giving the training to the fish farmer that they have to improve, and they how they are doing because they are carrying out the research. And out of that research they are standardizing the diet of the seafood, they are standardizing all this thing, and they are giving the training to the fish farmer so that they can take the necessary steps for maintaining the quality mark. Then thereafter impart trainings to fishermen, fish processing workers, aquaculture farmer, and other stakeholder in the respective field which are related to the fishery. If you will go to the fish farm, you will observe that all these workers they are illiterate, but still they are very efficient in doing their job. So these all training specific courses are there. When you will go, which area was that, near Manor it is, आगे है वसई and all. I don't know exactly. Actually, it is before Palghar only. Manor is there, and there you will find that there are many type of small fish institute. They are giving such type of training. Then CIFE we have. they are also giving all such small courses. These courses, they do not require the high eligibility. If they one will be doing, they can start up their own small scale business. They are giving the training how to make the net, and also all such things they are doing. Then how to do the fish processing. Then the poor unemployed people of the village, they are giving all such training so that they can start up the aquaculture farm. And other stakeholders also, they are getting training into the respective field which are related to the fishery. Sorry. Then, apart from them, the most important area where this MPEDA is working is conducting the research and development for the aquaculture of aquatic species which is having export potential. Now, see, for that they have a special research center, that is the Rajiv Gandhi Center for the Aquaculture. So here, this exam point of view, this point is very important. It can be asked that aquaculture species which is having the export potential, that research is done over dash. So you should remember that RGCA, Rajiv Gandhi Center of the Aquaculture, it is very much specialized and it comes under the MPEDA. Means, see, the MPEDA is one of the body. It is having the various schemes, so there you can apply and conduct the research and development for the aquaculture of aquatic species having the export potential. Then conduct extension and awareness activities, trainings through the network of fish quality management and sustainable fishing development. Then National Center for Sustainable Aquaculture Development. So all such extension and awareness activities are being conducted to prescribe for itself any matter required for protecting and augmenting the seafood export from the country in the future. That how much we can do whatever practices are required for the protection of the aquaculture, for improving the quality. So all this undertaken care by the MPEDA. So this is all about the MPEDA. Now we will be discussing about the fundraising institute. Now, see, all MPEDA has developed a platform for getting the good uh, outcome from the fishery business, but still they required the finance, they required the fundraising, how to raise the fund. So for that, various financial institutions are there. There are various schemes on the central level, on the state level, on the local level. Fishery societies have been supported with the various schemes so that they can have the for such type of business. And thereafter we will be talking about the most interesting part of this unit, that is the basics of accounting. Now we all are science students, so when we are thinking to act the is fishery as a business, definitely we should require the some knowledge of the accounting. We will not learn the accounting as the commerce level, but still we will be touching all the basic terms of the accounting. At least we will learn the level which we required for startup of our business. So when we talk about the fundraising, see, this fishery business, it is supporting to the Indian economy also. When we see, so approximate 1% of the national GDP and 5.23% of the agricultural GDP, it comes from the export itself. So for that particular reason, the fishery sector, it has played a very important role into the national economy. That's why a mission blue has been a mission blue revolution is started by the government, which focus enhance the productivity. That means that if we will care more about the fish business, fish productivity, so we will get the more and more fish production at the growth rate of 6 to 8% and creation of need-based infrastructure facility for the fishery. Because see, this is the business that can be very uh, beneficial only and only if the good infrastructure facility is been available. So financial institutes, they provide the financial services, and they give the fund to such fishermen. They are responsible for transferring fund from the investor to the companies, and they are developing the program which are launched by the government level to safeguard the fishery folks. So there are two programs which we all are going to discuss in detail. That is the fish farmer development agencies and the national plan for the development of the aquaculture. Today we will be just talking about the financial institute, and other topics we will discuss into the next class. Now, when we talk about the fish farmers development agency, so this is the agency they develop various type of means overall this particular agency it is dealing with the infrastructure, that the fish farmer, as I told you, that the fishery business it demands the good infrastructure. So until and unless the good infrastructure will not be given to the fish farmer, they cannot work efficiently. So this fish farmer development agency have been established to increase the freshwater fish prawn production by adopting the modern technique of intensive fish prawn culture in the selected pond and tank. Now, see, for that they required the training. So, this particular development agency it is imparting training to the selected fish farmer, and financial assistance is also given to the such fish farmer to make the available selected fish farmer so that they can uplift that particular business. Fish farmer development agency also coordinate production and sale of the fish. It has various scheme of the fish farmer to develop the infrastructure for the fishery, like it has the scheme for the development of the farmer, it has farm, and development of the pond, development of the gears and all. For they have the various schemes, and for that they are giving certain amounts also. The data is given, I have given all this data in your notes, in your class notes you will be getting all such data. So see here they are giving construction of the new pond. They are approximate giving the 60,000 rupees. Then construction of new pond, construction of new pond and tag. See, as per the unit they are giving, and they have certain beneficiary also. Like here you can see that SC and ST beneficiary from the hilly areas will be getting this much amount. So this way they are giving some for the seed and for the various purpose. All these details are given in your class notes which you will be getting in your Google classrooms. Then another thing is, as I told you, that if we want the desired character fish, so definitely we do require the proper production, because we cannot, if we want to do it on the higher level, say example that I am planning to do or globalize my business. So that particular time my I cannot compromise with the quality, and I cannot rely on the catch hold from the sea. So definitely I need to culture the fish. So aquaculture plays a very important role, and if it has been supported, so that time only you will find that the business of the fishery it will be supported and it will get rooted. So for that particular reason there is a national plan for the development of the aquaculture. National policy of fishery development centers around the concept of improving socially backward community, because these poly people they are considered as the socially backward community, providing more and better employment opportunity. Definitely if such type of facility is been given to the fish farmer, they will be getting the self-employed instead of getting the job. So better employment opportunities they will be getting, evolution of short and long term program to raise the production. They are giving the fund also for doing all such. Then national policy also emphasis on the optimum utilization of the all natural resources, accelerated development of the technology for rational exploitation of the resources, and development of necessary infrastructure for organized production. As I told you that they are doing all such program into the artificial pond, as well as they are trying to utilize the natural resource. That means small ponds which are natural ponds, so they all are utilizing. You will observe such type of fishery in Kasara line, that means Kasara, Igatpuri, all that side. You will find that the people, they have their own natural ponds, and that they are doing the such type of the fish culture. So all such small scale ponds and all are means you can say supported by the government bodies, so that they will be uplifting their business and development of the necessary infrastructure. Suppose they are doing into the natural way, so they have their own natural farm. So if they are doing on the local level, if a bit infrastructure has been provided to them, and bit improvement in their quality is been done for the purpose of the production, storage and distribution, so it can take the business to the next level. National program include the mobilization of the manpower at various level for production and marketing, thereby accruing more maximum assured benefit to the producer as well as the consumer, because more production, so cost will be reduced, and we will be getting the good cost out of it, reducing the middleman involvement to the minimum. As I had already explained you in the earlier lectures, that these middlemen, they are making the thing costly. So nowadays you will find that many online apps or many online sites are there where these are selling. So how they all are getting majority of these fishermen, they are not that level educated to do the e-commerce and all. So this government, such top bodies, they are supporting them, they are giving them such type of the ideas, they are taking the bulk from them, and they are selling it. And when we reduce the middleman, so automatically the price for the consumer is also been reduced. Earning of the foreign exchange through the export fishery products without adversely affecting the domestic supplies, it is also an integral part of the national program. Because see, if we are doing whatever catch hold, natural catch hold, if we are giving to the export, we are exporting, that means the Indian people will be deprived of that. So here the domestic supply should not be affected, the extra should be given. Now how we will getting this extra, how the ocean will be fulfilling to the huge population demand as well as the export demand. So for that we require to culture the fish, and for that particular reason such national plan for development of aquaculture has been designed into the India. Then we have various schemes and subsidies to encourage the fisher folk. Many schemes and subsidies are there. Then they have to register for the fish farmer, they have the business license given to the provide the subsidies. So there are various schemes. It is a very big topic, we cannot cover in this lecture. We will be talking about the schemes by central government, state government, and the district level, how they are providing the schemes, and how they are supporting the fishermen to the various level to catch more and more fish and get better benefit and improve their earnings. So this all will be discussing into the next class. For this note, we can stop now.